Good afternoon, everyone. Or good evening, sorry, it's not afternoon. I hope I'm audible to all of you. अभी लोग join कर रहे हैं. In the meanwhile, uh, did you guys go through the video from yesterday? Were you able to install your MongoDB? Was any? Did you guys try running your MongoDB? Okay, cool. So we will wait for a couple of more minutes before we start. Buffers, buffers in terms of your data. Yeah, so mostly our data is broken into buffers. Till everyone joins, I will just show you what it means. So when you talk about buffers, buffers are basically, let's say we have a big chunk of data. Okay, when it is big chunk of data, something like this, what buffers are basically the smaller chunks of data that we create on our streams. तो जो हम लोग create stream या whatever we use, this gets broken down. This is a big data, and these are buffers. So you might have seen YouTube, right? What happens is main data gets buffered on the screen. It waits for the buffers to come and get load on the screen. So why does it stop? Why does it not go ahead and give all the data in one go, right? That is because this data gets broken up into buffer in a stream. So there is a stream on which we are going to interact, basically TCP/IP stream or IDP, and this buffer data is going to come to us, and that way we receive it on our screen. Okay, we receive it on our screen like this. ठीक है, तो एक बार में पूरा डेटा नहीं जा सकता है क्योंकि इट इज अ प्रॉब्लम in terms of performance, in terms of resources, how much it is required and all that stuff. Okay, so this is what buffer is all about. तो जो भी हमारा डेटा होता है, it's not just for images. Most of the uh, data that you see flow in buffers. एक बार में पूरा डेटा नहीं जाता है. Does it make sense? Yes. So that is the buffered option. That is the buffered option. Okay, cool. All right. Are you able to hear this sound? Okay. So there is something that I want to share with you. And I think 28 of us are here. People will be joining. It's time for some quiz. बहुत पढ़ाई कर ली हमने. थोड़ा सा देखते हैं आपने जाना कितना. How much do you remember? So how many of you have played Kahoot? I think a couple of you might have played it before. How many of you have played Kahoot? All right, cool. So let's play Kahoot today. तो आप लोग को क्या करना है? You have to go on www.kahoot.it, or if you have an app, you can go ahead and open the app and enter this game pin. All right, go ahead, do that, and then you will be asked for a name. So put your name over there, and We will have some questions that will come, and that questions is going to be helpful in understanding how much do you know. ठीक है? तो ये हम लोग रिएक्ट के क्वेश्चंस हैं. So Anam has logged in. सबसे पहले so जैसे जैसे आप लोग लॉग इन होते जाओगे, उसके बाद once we have most of the people, I will start it. I will lock it after a point of time so that no one else can join बीच में. Okay, we have 31 people over here. निखिल, विक्रम, चलो ज्वाइन कर लो सब, मजा आएगा. ये कोई टेस्ट नहीं है तो चिल करो, देखो कितना याद है तुमको. You guys can see people joining, right? मोबाइल से भी ज्वाइन कर सकते हो, कैसे भी ज्वाइन कर सकते हो. तो अब इसमें होगा क्या, you will be given a question on my screen and there will be options on your screen, as in options as in the shapes of the option. ऑप्शन का वैल्यू मेरे स्क्रीन पे ही दिखेगा, मेन क्वेश्चन मेरे स्क्रीन पे रहेगा, एंड rest of you will have the symbol. So it is not going to be A, B, C, D. It's going to be triangle, square, circle, and I forgot one more option. तो चार options रहेंगे, बस उसका shape आपके screen पे आएगा. So based on a time, you will be having different time for each question, and each question will be depending on the timing that I have set for each question. कुछ 15 seconds के भी हो सकते हैं, कुछ 20 सेकंड के भी हो सकते हैं, राइट? रोहित, गेम पिन ऊपर ही लिखा हुआ है, यहाँ पे देखो, स्क्रीन पे देखोगे मेरे तो यू विल सी द गेम पिन. Okay, we have 13 people. Where is the rest of you? I would suggest everyone to join. How to start? अभी रुक जाओ, अभी मैंने start नहीं दबाया, अभी बस we are loading on people. When we have most of the people on board, and then we will start. Can anyone tell me the reason why we have come down to 34 people? Like, is there a specific reason? Are people using recorded content as a main source of learning instead of attending 2 hours of session? Exam se pass mein. Okay, exams. All right. क्या चीज का वाइवा है साक्षी? There is some Tinkerbell. Web development best. मनन का बैकलॉग है, कब है, किस चीज में बैकलॉग है तुम्हारा? कर लो यार, 4th ईयर से पहले बैकलॉग क्लियर्स. अकाउंटिंग, अरे बाप रे, सारे सबके एग्जाम चल रहे हैं. ओह नाइस. Okay, cool. So I think most of you will be preponed. पहले हो गया. Most of you are facing exams, and that's why थोड़ा कम हो गया. We used to have a number of around 100. Yes, good luck to everyone. Rohit, तुम www.kahoot.it पे गए? Join at this particular thing. Yes, go there and enter this pin. Enter this pin, and then you will have to wait until unless I start this, you won't be able to do anything. All right, I think we have 23 people out of 38 people over here. Okay, so I will wait for people to join. Chalo, jaldi. We don't have much time. Please join in. If anyone is having any issue, let me know. Otherwise, I will lock it down and start on the game. I'll give you a couple of more minutes. क्यों नहीं ज्वाइन हो पा रहा रोहित? क्या प्रॉब्लम हो रही है? अनम्यूट करके बताओ। अनम्यूट करके बताओ क्यों नहीं ज्वाइन कर पा रहे?
सर पिन का ऑप्शन नहीं दिखा रहा मेरे इसमें, पिन का ऑप्शन नहीं दिखा रहा है।
play.kahoot पे ज्वाइन करो, नितिन ने बोला। इस पे जाने से क्या हो रहा है? लेट मी गो टू दिस वन, लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस। जब kahoot.it खोलोगे तो ये पेज आना चाहिए और यहाँ पे गेम पिन का ऑप्शन आना चाहिए। सिंपल, आप एंटर करोगे ये वाला गेम पिन 9521511 and when I enter I will also enter the game and I will give my name. Okay, ठीक है? So you are in करके ऑप्शन आएगा। सिंपल, इससे ज्यादा सिंपल नहीं हो सकता कुछ। आ गया रोहित, even I am here. I'll just remove him. All right, so we have 26 people out of 40 people. Out of 40 people, we have 24, 26, 41 people, 26 are here. I rest 27. Should I give a couple of more minutes for you to join? Yeah, I'll do it live once we are done with the game. Okay, cool. So I will lock it down at this point. Should I lock it and start the game? Any yes, no's? I'm going to lock the game now. Okay, I'm going to lock it. Okay, Astika. So I have locked the game and you won't be able to join anymore. I am going to start. So all the best. Let's see who comes on top out of this 27 people. So this is the question. Keep an eye on the screen and you will see the questions. And there are 25 questions. The first question is props are dash into other components and you have these four options. अब इसमें से एक ऑप्शन आपको चूज करना है जल्दी से. You have 20 seconds on the left, as you can see. क्या हुआ? सबका कनेक्शन गायब हो गया? डोंट वरी, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन सबने आंसर नहीं किया था. लेट्स रिफ्रेश. Hold on, let's refresh this. Interesting. I think guys, I got disconnected, so sorry for this. We'll have to do the whole process again.
हम खुद ही डिस्कनेक्ट हो गए.
Yes, खुद ही डिस्कनेक्ट हो गए हम. ठीक है. Sorry guys, I think you'll have to do it again. So please go ahead, join with a new pin. मेरा इंटरनेट धोखा दे दिया लास्ट मोमेंट पे, बट ठीक है. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन आपका रिपीट हो जाएगा. जल्दी से कर लेंगे. Now that you have all the options, go ahead, join the game. Yes, cool. 18, 27 तक तो पहुंच जाओ जो पहले था. गलत टाइम पे इंटरनेट ने धोखा दे दिया यार. Not cool. It would have got interesting, but it's good that it happened on the first question itself. बीच में होता तो आप लोग खा ही जाते मेरे को. Who is this 803 वाला बंदा? इसको मैं निकाल रहा हूँ. जो भी नंबर से आया है उसको मैंने निकाल दिया. Okay. Let's cross our finger that it doesn't, Nitin. Shubh shubh bolo. Okay. Shubh shubh. Okay. Cool. Then I think it won't happen. 26 are here. One more person who was not here before join, and I will log the game and we will continue. Cool. Let's start. 26. First React.js question. I hope you have got the answer for the first one. And props are dashed into other components. Iska answer ab to sab log de dena. There are 30 seconds to this. And remember, जितना जल्दी दोगे उतना ज़्यादा points मिलेगा आप लोग को. जितना late करोगे उतना कम points मिलेगा. And you also have to answer correctly. So 19 are here out of 41. 21 answers, 7 seconds left, guys. And it's done. I hope 27 of you got this right. 5 of you got this right. Brilliant. Even after seeing the answers, 5 of you got it right. So let's see what happens. And who has got it the fastest? Manas has got it in the lesser time compared to Varun, Manan, and Jagdish and Mani. So these are top 5. Now this can change dramatically over the time, but depending on how fast you are. So we will go to the next question. You have had the practice. Babel is a dash, is a transpiler, is a compiler, is an interpreter, or both compiler and transpiler. You remember we included Babel. You have 10 seconds to answer. 5 seconds more. Fast. Rajkamal, यहाँ पे मत करो answer. And 9 of you got it right, which is the right answer. क्यों तुमने join नहीं किया राजकमल? Okay. And let's see who is at the top. And we have some new person on the leaderboard, Bikram, Tinkerbell, and RM12. Who are these two people? Tinkerbell and RM12. Still, you need to answer faster for the next question so that you can take me. Okay, Vani is Tinkerbell. Yeah, so answer with the shapes. Question is, component declare as a function that has no state and returns the same markup given the same props. Is it a pure component, stateless component, stateful component, or none of these? So you will be getting square, diamond, circle, and square on your script. Go ahead, you have 1 second left, 21 answers, and 10 of you got it right. It is a stateless component. That means it is declared as a function. सबसे बड़ा hint यहीं पे था. No state and returns the same markup. Right? So let's see. And Vikram has taken a lead. Tinkerbell is on second. Jimin. RM12 कौन है? Who is RM12? So, and Yukti has the highest climber, up 6 places. Great going, guys. Let's see. Fourth question, predict the 2 ways that data gets handled in React. Okay. How are we handling data in React? Is it states and props? Is it services and components? Is it set state and prop types, or none of the above? Fast, come on. 13 seconds left, 22 answers. If we get all the answers, the question automatically finishes. So, सारे लोग आंसर नहीं करोगे तो नहीं आएगा. And the correct answer is state and props, and I'm proud that most of you got it right. 331 is not very bad, but also not good that you guys answered this. But state and props is how we handle data in React. Correct? So let's see. And the leaderboard has changed. Tinkerbell is out of the top leaderboard. Jermaine has moved to the second spot. Rakesh has come to the third spot, just 600 behind. Ashtika is on the top as well, and Mani is there. And four players just hit the answer streak of three. So Vikram is at the top with 500 difference. So come on, Vikram को या तो गलत करना होगा और Jermaine को बहुत जल्दी सही. To achieve dynamic UI updates, which of the following needs to be updated? Props, state, render or render component. Dynamic UI updates के लिए what should be updated? You have 10 seconds. There might be some questions that we might not have discussed, but I would like to see your response to that. But this one we did, so please don't. Oh God. Render and render component में इतना ज़्यादा answers है. Do you remember how we updated the components using the set state? Set state से render होता है, re-render होता है, so it has to be state, guys. And 8 of you got it right. Let's see the scoreboard. And Mani is there. Anam is also in the leaderboard now, but Bikram is 600 points above at the moment. Jermaine and Anam and Rakesh. Let's see if it changes in the next one. That dash is used to keep the value of components unique. I hope you should get this easily. Is it ref, data, key, store? तुक्का मार दो, कुछ भी मार दो यार, लेकिन सही मारना, थोड़ा स्मार्ट तुक्का मारना, सोच के. नहीं भी पता है तो स्मार्ट तुक्का मारो. And we have 21, 22 answers. Nice. So key component. Ashtika did a mistake. I know, हड़बड़ी में लोग कर देते हैं. So that is what composure is all about. So 20 of you got this right, and we have a change again. लेकिन Vikram is leading. 600 points से पीछे Mani उसके. It can change any moment. Vikram, एक mistake can take you back. Let's see. Dash allows us to add pseudo classes, selectors, and media queries to our inline styles in React. Tricky. Inline styles in React. What should be the answer? I know आप लोग इसमें बहुत तुक्का मारोगे. Correct answer is radium. So do take a look at this. What is a radium and how do we include pseudo classes and media queries? So points to note. What is a radium? And who got it right? Let's see. Yukti got it right, I guess. Okay. And even Vikram, did you get it right? No, I don't think so. Yeah, he did. He did get it right because now his lead is way too much. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Do take a look at radium. Yeah. Predict which of the following component manages any error that person component might throw or a simple component might throw. Error boundary, radium, functional, or media query. Which of the following component manages any error that person component? So a lot of you have made a smart guess over here. I can totally see that. And Yukti is on second spot. Ashtika has climbed 5 places, but she hasn't come to the top 5. Come on, there are 15 more questions. Examine which of the API is must for every React.js component. ये तो आंसर कर देना चाहिए आप लोग को. 18 answers. 1 second. Come on. Render component, not render function. काफी नई चीजें दिख रही है ना आप लोग को? सर घूम रहा होगा काफी लोगों का. Anyway, let's see what is the score. Untouched on the top, and first two spots remains the same. Jimin has top on, got one spot up to third space. Let's go to the third one, 10th question. I don't know if you have done the React lifecycle methods or not, but let's see how many of you have read it over the weekend. I told you to go through this lifecycle methods. Static get derived state from props is called when. Both A and B. C is the most common answer over here. So React के थोड़े लाइफ साइकिल मेथड्स होते हैं. बेसिकली जब हम React लोड कर रहे हैं वो एक प्रोसेस के थ्रू जाता है. ये गेट डिराइव स्टेट फ्रॉम प्रॉप्स, इसकी स्पेलिंग गलत है. Get derived state from props is something that we don't use anymore, but it is a method which helps us to get the state and props of a particular component before uh, it is loaded or somewhere from where it is getting the data. So we have some leaders over here, constantly 400 behind Yukti. Yukti is 400 behind Vikram, and Money is 1000 points behind Yukti. So let's see if the leaderboard changes. Now, ref in React is used to assign reference to DOM. Ref can be created by. तो आपने देखा होगा मैं कुछ questions आ रहे थे regarding ref की ref काम कैसे करता है and all that stuff. So how do we create that? React.create ref method assigning a value to ref attribute, and the correct answer is A. And 5 of you got this right. And Vikram and Yukti got it right from the top two. But Nikhil is the highest climber, so let's hope he comes in the top 5. Identify which is used for components to return multiple elements. I don't know whether you will get this or not. Let's see how many of you get this. Yes, Bikram, it is deprecated. The method that you're asking for. 17 answers, 18 answers, and fragments. Correct. आपने देखा था जो हमने React strict mode लिखा था. Strict mode एक fragment है जो React ने create किया था, जिसके अंदर हमारा main app आता है और app के अंदर बहुत सारे other components आते हैं. So it's kind of a fragment. And we have a new leader, Yukti. Great. And we have Nitin in the top 5. And Anam is in the top 5 again. Let's see. We have 12 more questions. Let's see if it changes. Dash plays an important role to display multiple views in a single page application. Make a smart guess if you do not know the answer. Make a smart guess. 3 seconds left. And the answer is router. So basically, when we are having a single page application, we are not loading everything, but we are routing from one page to another. And there is this thing called React router. And this is a little advanced concept or an intermediate concept. Okay, so this is going to give you an idea कि अभी आपको React में क्या-क्या चीजें करनी है, right? So React router is the correct answer, and let's see. Okay, top 2 position are in a cut to cut race, and Money is in the third spot, and then we have Anam and Nitin. Okay, let's go on to the 14th question. So questions are coming from routers, which we haven't discussed, but if you guys know, or if you have done this, you might be able to answer it. Dash package contains the router component for the websites. React Router DOM, React Router Native, React DOM, or React? Pretty self-explanatory question. Correct. React Router DOM is kind of a package which we install to utilize routers. And we have Nitin is on a hot streak of 4 correct answers and moved to third spot. Great. Let's go to the 15th one. An input form element whose value is controlled by React in this way is called a controlled component, set state, pure component or uncontrolled component. तो हम लोग कुछ टाइप कर रहे हैं और उसकी वैल्यू हम रिएक्ट से हैंडल कर रहे हैं, तो उसको हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे? 2 seconds left. And it's a controlled component. So basically it is self explanatory. कोई भी input form में अगर हम उसकी value define कर रहे हैं, those are called controlled components. हमने जो React में बनाया है वो uncontrolled components थे. क्यों? क्योंकि हम लोग उस पर एक इवेंट ट्रिगर कर रहे थे और उसकी वैल्यू कैप्चर कर रहे थे. वी वर नॉट असाइनिंग द वैल्यूज टू द इनपुट एलिमेंट्स फॉर द फॉर्म, राइट? सो controlled components are the ones where we assign the value of a particular input area. Okay, so let's see and change in the leaderboard again, but the top 5 remains the same. Let's see the next question. In HTML, which element creates a drop-down list? This you should know. Like 100% correct hona chahiye. I'm hoping 100% correct answer to this. And we have 15 of you correct. Select hota hai drop down ke liye, input nahi hota hai. And li list hota hai. It's not a drop down. So do not confuse it with the list. So 15 of you got this right. And again a change. Jimain is back with an answer streak of 3. Great, Jimain. If you know Redux, tell me if you have read about it, क्योंकि अब React के बारे में आप research करते होगे तो नाम तो सुना ही होगा. Follows that dash data flow. Unidirectional data flow. तो हमने क्या बोला था? React is a top to bottom approach. Reconciliation algorithm use होता है and data flows from the top to bottom. तो एक ही डायरेक्शन में हम डेटा फ्लो करते हैं. Redux एक ऐसी लाइब्रेरी है जो हमें स्टेट मेंटेन करने के लिए हेल्प करती है. लाइक अगर हमारे पास बहुत सारे कंपोनेंट्स हैं और एक सेंट्रल एरिया होगा जहाँ पे हम स्टेट मेंटेन करेंगे. सो इन दैट सिनेरियो आल्सो वी हैव द यूनिडायरेक्शनल फ्लो. 2 डायरेक्शन से हम सेम चीज को अपडेट करेंगे, सो देयर इज अ चांस ऑफ getting our data dirty. So that's why we have the unidirectional flow. Yes, correct. It's like a context. And let's see, there is no change, but Venkatesh has a streak with 4 correct answers now. All right. Dash is a plain object that describes the intention to cause change with a type property. Ye thoda Redux. I would like to skip this question. I would like to skip this question. There is no change. Update state in React by using dash and passing in an object. ये सबको आना चाहिए. This should be known to everyone. एक सेकंड है, जल्दी. सबने आंसर नहीं किया. Correct. This dot set state. Nice. But we still have this dot init state and this dot new state, people. Not a good sign. And the leaderboard remains the same. And Dimple has a streak with 3 correct answers in a row. Go Dimple. All right. Predict the incorrect statement while rendering arrays in React. So rendered correction components, no need to have a key. Rendered arrays don't have to worry about the keys. Adjacent components may be wrapped, or both B and C. So predict the incorrect statement जब हम लोग array render करते हैं, जो कि हमने देखा है. Incorrect है, obviously we have used the key element. Render collection components no need to have a key. That is the wrong statement. We need to have a key, right? Both B and C, बहुत लोग तो तुक्का मार दिए कि सही होगा, but correct answer is the first one, and we have done this in our display component. So no change over here, nothing. We have 5 more questions. Let's see. Okay, I will skip this. No need for redux. Context का भी question नहीं है सही, but go ahead, give it a shot. Identify the correct syntax of adding new context. Create a new context होगा, set state होगा, create content होगा. Create context, right? Something JavaScript की तरह जैसे हम use करते हैं उसी type का naming convention है. So even if you do not know what context is, make a smart guess that okay, there might be something for adding a context. Create context होगा. And we have some leaders over here. 2 more questions. Yeah, this is something interesting. Like you should know as a web developer. What is JWT? अगर कभी सुना हो तो. JSON Web Tokens. Basically, this is a very security oriented concept. जब आप कोई चीज लॉग इन करते हो तो एक JWT token create होता है. Okay, so this is referring to that stuff. That is JWT tokens. And we have third and fourth position. नहीं, fourth and fifth position में change हुआ है, and Gurpreet is the highest climber. Great. Let's go ahead for the 24th question. Dash allows functional component to have lifecycle methods. This is something very new in terms of React. This also helps me understand कि आप लोग पढ़ रहे हो कि नहीं blog के, are you reading those blogs or not? And yeah, we have use effect. Use effect is something that allows, and these are related to lifecycle methods. And what is the status? I think the last question is identify the correct context. Take a guess. Take a guess in this. All right. 10 of you got this right. Use context, my context. Okay, so I think we have the podium, and congratulations for the third spot goes to Mani with 10,000 points. Second spot goes to Anam. A very last moment entry for the third spot, second spot, and top spot goes to Vikram. Woohoo! And fourth and fifth is Nitin and Yukti. Great. Now, tell me, क्या लगता है? तुम लोग को इंटरमीडिएट पढ़ने की जरूरत है? Sixth. Intermediate or advanced, right? तो हमने बेसिक तो समझ लिया है और उस हिसाब से बहुत सारी चीजें हमने आंसर कर दी, बट बहुत क्वेश्चंस ऐसे थे जो पल्ले नहीं पड़ रहे थे, right? So you would need some practice, you would need some understanding of React, and then we can move ahead from there. Okay, so we are trying to actually have a study on how well you understand and what is the requirement for you guys to enroll for a intermediate course if you want to, right? And this whole thing was designed in such a manner so that you get the importance of how many things are there in React only for the front end part, right? So क्या लग रहा है अगर आप लोग को हम लोग 15 days of time देके we get on to the intermediate course, will you be interested? You do need it, right? Okay, cool. तो yes, 1 month practice. No, Vani, no. It's not going to be 21st December. So you need to practice definitely, and you also need to first understand the basic concept. अभी जो हमने बहुत सारे ऐसे concepts थे जो कि React के अलावा like there are libraries involved. हमने routing का concept देखा, हमने life cycle का concepts देखा, हमने context देखा, हमने कुछ ऐसे words देखे जो हमने कभी बात ही नहीं किए थे, right? Because those are the things you would understand once you have a proper understanding of React and how things goes in React. Okay. I think Vikram is working on this. उसके अलावा और कौन है जो they were familiar with the words that you saw in the quiz? Anyone else? Okay, cool. So सबको अपना points पता है? 7% correct, 18% correct, 22, 29 सबसे highest percentage. बेबल में सही सबसे ज़्यादा. Difficult questions 5 थे और उसमें से बेबल वाले में आप लोग 33 of you got it right, so that's great. All right, how did you like this game? Like मजा आया? मैंने टाइम ज़्यादा बढ़ा के रखा है. यूजुअली मैं 10 सेकंड का रखता हूँ टाइमर्स 10 सेकंड का रखता हूँ बिकॉज मैंने तो 20-20 25-25 सेकंड दिया. 10 सेकंड तो समय भी नहीं मिलता. बहुत समय मिल गया था आप लोग को आंसर करने के लिए. ओके, सो आई हेल्प. So there will be a report to me that what you guys know, how many of you didn't finish, how many of you need help. So I've got all the report generated, and this will help me to understand how well you have understood. And if we are designing a course, this will also help us to capture our data points for the course creation and all that stuff, right? So pretty awesome tool. I hope you like this. You can also use it अगर आप लोग college में हो, घर पर हो, and you can use this game to have fun. Like हम लोग over the weekends also we have a lot of brain teasers. Brain teasers खेलना है क्या? Do you guys want to play brain teasers today? Is there anyone who has a problem playing brain teasers, or do you want to study? Your choice. How many of you want to study, or how many of you want to play brain teasers? No class today. We want to know what we know. Teasers. We don't want to study. Exams, आप लोग ने बोल के मेरा ये change करा दिया momentum. I wanted to give you so much details on MongoDB today, but exam करके आप लोगों ने मेरे को रोक लिया. चलो ठीक है. So give me a second. I'll just put on a brain teaser and see how many of you get that. One second. I'll just create a brain teasers for you. This time I'm going to have a short duration. Okay, so let me just edit that. Give me a second, I'll just edit it. Nice music, right? Video game wali. Okay. Okay, let's go into the game teasers. We are loading the pin. I will close this sound. So the pin is 2263548. I will share the screen. These are the brain teasers, and I'm not sure what the questions are, but there are 12 questions in this. Okay, 12 questions, और मैं हर 10 सेकंड पे चेंज कर दूंगा, even if the timer has finished or not, because I did not get some time to edit the timers. Go ahead, add yourself. Let's see who is going to win this teasers. And this is not related to subject. Do you want the music? No? All right. Okay, cool. 19 are here. Out of 37, 22 are here. So this is not going to be very technical. ये थोड़ा brain teaser type का है, not a very React oriented stuff. 22 are here. 21 are here. Rohit is asking me to wait, so I will wait. I would like everyone to join in if you can. Do not just sit and watch. Should we start? I think only 22 responses were coming initially as well. रोहित जल्दी करो यार, सब वेट कर रहे हैं तुम्हारा. If someone is feeling shy in coming up with their name, just put a initial SB or जैसे भी आपने जो भी SB है. But do try this out. This is a general quiz. It is not going to have questions from the tech. तो ये एक बहुत basic questions होंगे. All right, 24 are here. Shall we start? Now I'm not going to wait for anyone. I will start the questions. Locking this down and starting. So it's a brain teaser fun round. Let's see who's got the smartest brain. All right. Net mat chale jana bas. What happened? Where is the question? Do not do this. Again. Internet is giving me a hard time, really hard time. Go ahead, you have to enter it again. I think this is happening for all the game. एक बार में चालू ही नहीं हो रहा है. Chalo, 25, 26. All right, let's start. Or is there anyone who wants to join? One last call for that, and then we will start. All right, cool. Let's start. Hopefully it doesn't stop this time. Yeah, it's worked fine. Okay, what has a face and two hands but no arms or legs? Interesting. Go ahead. मैं एक एक मिनट दिया हुआ है इसके लिए, but I will stop it at 20 seconds. So you have 8 more seconds, and at 40 I will stop. I will skip this. Nice. So 19 of you got this right. It has hands and a face, but no arms and legs. Let's see who is at the top. Ashtika. Next. What belongs to you but yet is used more by others than yourself? 13 of you got this right. Faster you answer, better your chance of being on the top. 18 answers, 6 more seconds, and yeah. So both of them is the correct answer. तो जिन्होंने ये दोनों आंसर प्रेस किए होंगे उनका सही होगा. So we have Anam, Bikram, VM, and Rakesh again. Who is VM? Who is VM? Vani. Okay. अच्छा नाम चेंज कर लिया टिंकर बेल ने. Let's go ahead. What is always coming but never arrives? Brain teasers. Come on. 8 seconds more. Okay, stop. 18 of you got this right. It is tomorrow. Past किसने बोला? 3 लोगों ने past बोला और 3 लोगों ने yesterday बोला. क्यों confuse कर गए? देखे? Anam is at the top. Ashtika is number 2. Vani is third. Rakesh and Bikram. Okay. Girls are taking the lead. What runs but never walks, has a bed but never sleeps, has a mouth but never eats? A whisper, a sleepwalker, a fox, a river. Come on. Two seconds more. And skip this. So 20 of you got this right. It's a river. It always runs, never walks. River beds are there, it never sleeps, and has a mouth but never eats. Right? So we go on the top 3860, 3823. And Vani has come to the fourth spot, and Nikhil is at the fifth spot. Vikram is out of the leaderboard now. What gets more wet the more it dries? Come on. IQ वाले questions हैं ये. 4 सेकंड 3 सेकंड and skip. 8 of you got this right. It's a towel, guys. हम लोग towel use करते हैं ना सुखाने के लिए, but it gets wet and it dries us. Pretty simple. Next, let's see if there is a change. Yes, Dimple, Sakshi and Apurva and Vani. So हमारे लड़के नीचे जा चुके हैं. Nice. I like this. चलो. What has to be broken before you can use it? A glass, a seal, a window, or an egg? Jaldi, 8 seconds. Oh, nice. An egg has to be broken to be used it. But ये 9 लोग कौन है? Seal. Seal तोड़ के क्या करोगे तुम लोग? Yes. And nice. Now we have Rakesh and Nikhil back. Manohar is climbing. जल्दी से भागते हुए ऊपर आ रहा है वो. Let's see. I'm full of keys, but I can't open any doors. Who am I? I'm not reading the answers because if I read the answers over here, It might give you an idea. So I want you guys to think on this. 5 seconds more and I will skip this question. And skip. So a computer and a piano both are correct. So if you have chosen either one of them, you are correct. Notebook and box, bilkul mere, I don't know why you have chosen it. So I can't even think of a reason. All right, Apurva is on a hot streak of 7 answers. That's great. Okay, let's go to the next question. This is the eighth question of the 12 questions. I'm a light as feather, yet the strongest man can't hold me more than 5 minutes. What am I? बहुत simple answer. Think, think fast. And we have correct, a breath. कितने भी ताकतवर हो, you cannot hold your breath for more than 5 minutes. 5 minutes भी बहुत होता है. But ton of bricks, जिसने आंसर किया है दो लोगों ने, वो लोग सांस 5 मिनट से ज्यादा ले सकते हैं आई थिंक. एंड अ प्रॉमिस, जिन्होंने आंसर किया है, इट्स नॉट अ गुड थिंग टू हैव अ प्रॉमिस नॉट मोर देन 5 मिनट्स. तो जो भी ये चार लोग हैं उनसे कभी कोई प्रॉमिस मत करना. ऑलराइट, Sakshi is in the leaderboard. Nikhil is the only Nikhil and Rakesh are on the top. Anam के spot के लिए chase हो रहा है. And we have 3 more questions. What kind of a coat can only be put on when wet? All right, it's pretty easy. चलो 3 सेकंड और. And it's obviously a coat of paint. क्या तुम जब भीग जाते हो उसके बाद रेनकोट पहनते हो? 15 लोग जिन्होंने ये आंसर किया है. नो, इट्स अ कोट ऑफ पेंट. जब गीला रहता है तभी. क्या कर रहे हो गाइस? साक्षी इज ऑन द टॉप. निखिल हैज टेकन द स्पॉट. अनम, आपने गलत आंसर दिया है. रेनकोट डाला है आपने, मेरे को समझ में आ गया. One is there and Sakshi is back with an answer streak of 3. So Sakshi is on the top. और 2 questions बचे हैं. Leaderboard can change anytime. I am what I am, but if you know what I am, then I am no longer what I am. What am I? बिना options के मेरे को पता था ये आंसर क्या होगा इसका. 2-3 options हो सकते हैं इसमें. 2 सेकंड, come on. A secret is the right answer. चलो, इसमें कोई weird answers नहीं पड़े. Present and gift is actually understandable. क्यों सोचा होगा? And do we have a change? No, we do not have a change. So it still remains the same. And we have 2 more questions. So faster you answer, better chance of getting on the top. What can be broken without a touch? ये तो आप लोग बहुत अच्छे से बहुत बार तोड़ा होगा आप लोगों ने. I'm guessing most of you would have done or broken this. A promise and a silence. सब धोखेबाज हैं और चुप भी नहीं बैठा जाता है किसी से. So it's actually correlated. Who breaks silence is also breaking a promise. Right? All right. 17 and 18. So no one got this wrong. So I'm getting you guys are good at understanding this because you might have done it yourself. Okay. So though no change in the leaderboard, is it what we are having? So this is the final question, guys. There's a chance. What occurs twice in a week, once in a year, but never in a day? जल्दी से आंसर कर दो. मैं इसके लिए बस 5 सेकंड और दूंगा. लास्ट क्वेश्चन है. 45 पे बंद कर दूंगा. एंड ओवर. एंड वी हैव 17 ऑफ यू गॉट दिस राइट. सनराइज, फोर्टनाइट और बर्थडे वाले लोग आप लोग गलत हो. सॉरी टू डू दैट. एंड लेट्स सी द पोडियम. एंड ऑन द टॉप इज Vani. Oh no, it's third. Sorry. Third is Vani. Second is Rakesh. And on the top is Sakshi. That's a great comeback for Sakshi. I think she was not in the top five. अनम थी अनम टॉप फोर में फिनिश की कि नहीं टॉप फाइव में फिनिश किया अनम ने हु इज फोर्थ एंड फिफ्थ आई डिड नॉट सी द लिस्ट यस Dhanuka is fifth sixth यही होता है जब जल्दी करना होता है विक्रम 16 था इसमें बहुत बढ़िया तो तुम भी थे क्या उसमें उल्टे पुल्टे आंसर्स में तुम्हारा भी बहुत ज्यादा योगदान होगा चलो pretty fun to see and every question was answered correctly by most players तो इसमें बहुत मजा आ गया आप लोग को लग रहा है I'll just see the report fun है ना right अब नहीं हो गया कितना गेम खेलेंगे आज मजा तो आ ही रहा है ऑब्वियसली मेरे को भी मजा आ रहा है आंसर्स देख देख के आप लोग के थोड़ा सा काम की बात कर लें आज हो गया फन भी हो गया रिएक्ट भी हो गया अच्छा चलो एक और क्वेश्चन नोट बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस पे खेलते हैं क्या बोलते हो ब्रेन टीजर्स में तो मजा आया ही होगा आप लोग को ऑब्वियसली नोट बेस्ड या HTML CSS बेस्ड व्हाट डू यू वांट टू डू HTML CSS JavaScript okay all right let's see so I need to go and take a look HTML CSS only wait so we can have a 20 question quiz JavaScript HTML or CSS पे I think 20 questions is good let's go and check this one out hmm let me give me a second I'll just take a look no I don't think this will work yeah I think this is a good one okay let's play this one I've got a HTML CSS JavaScript and I will share the screen there are 15 questions no JS should be there HTML CSS कुछ नहीं होता यार JavaScript is important there you go so I am starting a classic game go ahead join this one all right so here is the pin I hope you guys can see this I'll just mute this one kahoot.id पे ये वाले pin enter करो so we have 18 of you out of 31. "19 of you. Please join, guys. Pro lazy कौन है भाई? मैं निकाल दूंगा pro lazy को. Come back with the proper name. Come back with the proper name. फिर बाद में confusion होता है pro lazy बोलने में. It seems a little out of place. Vani, come back with VM. VM sounds better. Or Vani will work. VM works better. Okay, 23 are here. Any more joining? Because both लोग game देख रहे हैं. Silent observers. Any more joining or should I lock the game? What do you guys suggest? Lock it? Start the game? All right, I think 23. Lock. Okay, let's lock the game. And intro to HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Let's see how this quiz rolls out. 15 questions. What does HTML stands for? I've already started Yukti, I'm sorry. I'll just open it. If you want to join it, you can go ahead and join it with this game pin. If you want to join, I'll just wait for 1 second. And 22 of you got this right, which is correct. Let's go to the next one. So who is at the top? Anam, Sakshi, Dimple, Nikhil, and Manas. Question 2. What does CSS stand for? You have less than 10 seconds, so you have to be faster in this game. And time up. Cascading style sheet. एक ने हड़बड़ी में cascading sheets for states दबा दिया है. वो जो भी है, do not panic. Read the options correctly and then press the answers. So, who is at the top? Manas, Anam, Manas, Nikhil, Dimple, and Venkatesh. All right. Question 3. Which is the correct way to declare a variable in JavaScript? Item is equal to milk, variable is equal to item, var item is equal to milk, milk is equal to var item. You have 20 seconds, good enough time for this one. And 22 of you got this right. किसी ने option 2 भी डाला है और option 4 भी डाला है. 4 जिसने भी डाला है, please मेरे से doubt पूछ लेना. क्या सोच के डाला है बता देना मेरे. All right, Gurpreet B is in the top. Jermaine is climbing. Let's go to the next question. What is the first line in HTML? Jaldi batao. You have 10-15 seconds for this one. And doc type is the correct answer. HTML is not the first line, guys. Doc type is the first line, which tells you the version of HTML, right? So a lot of change in the leaderboard. Vikram is there and Venkatesh is there and Ashtika and Gurpreet is in the top 2. Anam always leads, but end में वो पीछे हो जाती है. तो देखते हैं इस बार भी same होएगा क्या? How to set the title of an HTML page? These are pretty easy questions, right? ये तो maximum लोग जल्दी answer कर देंगे. 9 seconds more and 24 of you got this right. I think this is the 100% result. And that's great. अब बस timing का खेल था. तो timing के वजह से RM is on the top. Let's go. Gurpreet is not very far behind Anam. And Ashtika is not very far behind Gurpreet. Okay, very close competition. Let's go ahead for the 6th question. What does source stands for in the image element? And we do have 20 of you got this right. SRC stands for source. मैंने आंसर ही बोल दिया था. Standard resource collection भी डाला है किसी ने. SRC. Good thinking process, but it is source. And we have Venkatesh on the top. Anam, Gurpreet, and Ashtika still very close for the top 3 position. What is the ID of the following element? Button ID is take guess, guess button. Guess button, take guess button. ये तो बहुत सिंपल है, बिना HTML जाने भी कोई आंसर कर दे इसको. And we have 23 answers. एक कोई बचा हुआ है भाई, 2 लोग जिन्होंने गैस और बटन डाला है. टाइम के वजह से घबरा रहे हो क्या? It should have been 100%. So Anam, Gurpreet, Ashtika still top 3. Bikram and Rakesh has come in top 5. And 7 players just hit an answer streak of 3. Let's see this. How do you call this function? Take your time. 30 seconds. There is a function that has been defined. And how do you call this function? Sahi Dawana, it's 543. Oh my god. बोला था ढंग से दबाना. Camel case याद है? जो नाम है function का and this. That's how you call it. 543. Start game और start game जो B और C दबाया जिसने भी, that is definitely because उन्होंने ध्यान नहीं दिया. पता है but ध्यान नहीं दिया. So make it or break it, and we have a change. I think top 2 गायब हो गए. नहीं, Ashtika was there. Tejas has come to third spot. Nitin and Apurva. Oh, revamp of the top 5. Nice. Let's go ahead. What code will create this image in popcode? ये pop-up हो रहा है, ठीक है? This is a pop-up. Thirteen seconds and alert. It's a alert box. तो अगर हमें alert box create करना है with the letters, so you need to have this inside a inverted commas. Mistake, Ashtika. Okay, you go down then, I guess. Ashtika has lost her spot and Anam is on streak of 9 correct answers. Tejas, Apurva, and Gurpreet are here. Anam, are you having sweaty fingers that you might lose it for next 5, 6? I'm just trying to get into your head so that you get a little nervous. What will the alert say? Come on, go ahead. My dog ate my homework. I am hungry. Taco Tuesday or none of the above? Ashtika has completely lost it now. Taco Tuesdays is the correct answer, and 13 of you got it right. Let's see the leaderboard. It's interesting. Anam has got it right. Tejas is not very far behind. One wrong answer and top 3 changes. Bikram is there, Sakshi is there, and we have 5 more questions. So let's see how it goes. What code will change the text of an element with an ID guesses? Document.get element by ID dot on click new text. Document.get element by ID guesses dot inner HTML. Get element by ID dot inner HTML is equal to new text. And this is the right answer because what we are trying to say is text of an HTML with an ID. So inner HTML जो होता है, that targets the second that targets the value inside it. Inner text होता है, inner HTML होता है. So this is going to change the value. And let's see. Anam has made a mistake and very close. Because it's a very close competition, Vani, and you have to be very fast. But there is a difference of 10 points between Tejas and Anam, and we have 4 more questions. And Sakshi is almost 300 points. Bikram is on a streak of 3 correct answers. and Nitin is at the fifth spot. Let's see how it changes. Should I press next? Are you guys ready? Yes? All right, let's go ahead. What HTML goes inside the body tag to create the button in this image? APCPS, click to continue. बटन आईडी क्लिक टू कंटिन्यू होना चाहिए, पैराग्राफ क्लिक टू कंटिन्यू, बटन क्लिक टू कंटिन्यू, और बटन and just click to continue without the closing tag. And most of you got it right. Let's see. Is there a change? All right, Apurva is here in the top 5. Vikram is Vikram, Sakshi, Tejas and Anam are still there. अनम ने बहुत तेजी से ये आंसर दबाया क्योंकि 10 पॉइंट की लीड अब काफी ऊपर हो गई है. Tejas has an answer streak of 12. Come on, Tejas. Fast ही तो main है. What is the CSS rule used to change the background color blue? जल्दी जल्दी. Color blue, background blue, background color blue, background color blue. Mistake हो गया तेजस का. It's fun, right? Yeah, I think most of you would have got this right. And Bikram has come to the second spot, Tejas third spot, Apurva and Sakshi. Mani has climbed 4 places. 2 more questions and let's see. Let's do it faster. Time कम कर दूंगा. What is the CSS rule to change the text color? 19 seconds है, 10 पे मैं बंद कर दूंगा. Go fast. 5 seconds more. 1 second more. Skip. And 10 of you got this right. Color yellow. Text color के लिए सिर्फ color property use करते हैं. And Sakshi, Astika, Tejas, Bikram. Last question. Make it more interesting. I will reduce the time again. Which one will select all the elements with class groups? You have 8 seconds left. Hash groups, dot groups, hash groups, dot groups. And 2 seconds more and stop. 14 of you got it right. 5 of you made a mistake with the capital G. How many of you got confused with capital G and small g? All right, it's fun. Do we have a change in the leaderboard? So third spot goes to Sakshi. Congratulations, Sakshi, for the third spot. Second spot goes to Tejas. Tejas had a lot of streak. And the first spot goes to Anam. Congrats. And Ashtika is fourth and Vikram is fifth. All right. Congratulations, guys. So who are the winners for the day? Anam was first in this one. Yes, that's how you do it. It's tactical. It's everything is tactical. फुटबॉल कौन कौन देखता है या कोई भी स्पोर्ट्स कौन कौन देखता है, राइट? तो in sports there is a lot of times when people are winning, they will try to get into your head. The other person is going to try to get into your head, and that is a very tactical way of getting into your head. You might, अगर कोई फुटबॉल फॉलो करता होगा तो there is a substitution का concept. तो जो टीम जीत रही होती है और उससे सब्सटीट्यूट होता है तो एकदम धीरे धीरे अपने मोजे नीचे करते हुए निकलते हैं अपने ग्राउंड से. बट जो टीम हार रही होती है वो उसको धक्का देने लगते हैं कि जल्दी निकलो जल्दी निकलो. सो like get into your head, but stay confident. All right, and if you know stuff, be confident about it. It applies to all of you. I tried with Anam because she was leading. If someone else was leading, I would have got in their head. Okay, was it fun? Right? Yes. Now people are leaving. Now we will also leave and we will meet tomorrow. आज हमने revise भी कर लिया एक way में, given you a lot of pointers to prepare कि क्या क्या पढ़ना है क्या क्या नहीं पढ़ना है. And all the best to all the guys who have their exams tomorrow. And we will meet tomorrow with MongoDB concepts. आज हमने कुछ पढ़ाई नहीं करी, बट हमने पढ़ाई से रिलेटेड काम किया. सेल्फ चेक हो गया बहुत ज़्यादा. ओके, सो आई विल सी यू गाइस टुमारो देन. आज तो किसी को डाउट नहीं है. या नितिन, टेल मी. ओह, HTML CSS का एग्जाम है. नाइस. वाइवास जिसका भी है, प्लीज प्रिपेयर वेल. अब जो विनर्स हैं
అరే అలా అయితే మనం ఆల్రెడీ పెట్టుకుంటే జల్దీ వెళ్ళిపోవచ్చు కదా ఆదిత్య, నీకు నాకు జల్దీ వస్తుంది మంచి
Manohar, you want to say something?
నా పాస్పోర్ట్ అప్లై చేయాలి ఈ రోజు రాత్రి కూర్చొని అప్లై చేసి.
I'll mute him. Okay, cool. KBC वाली फीलिंग आ रही थी. All right. ठीक है. शुक्रिया देवियों और सज्जनों, आपसे कल मुलाकात होगी. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, Shabba khair, take care. Okay. Intermediate hoga, Manas. So we will depend. It will depend on what kind of content and how we are going to release it. But definitely there is going to be an intermediate course. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow then. Bye bye. Take care. And please take care of yourself. We'll meet tomorrow with MongoDB. Bye, guys. All the best for all those who are having exams. Good night. Good night, everyone. All right. Bye bye.